Hello everyone and welcome to the Gen X Outpost, a sanctuary of sanity for the unrepentant middle-aged. Now, over the centuries, many great minds have considered what it is to be middle-aged, and it has to be said the verdict has been overwhelmingly positive. The Greek philosopher Socrates, for example, believed that age brought with it a great sense of calm and freedom, while according to the Roman orator Cicero, the young are for action, the old for counsel, but in middle life both strength and judgment are united. Now, admittedly, Socrates was forced to drink hemlock after being accused of treason, while Cicero had his head cut off and his hands nailed to the doors of the Senate house in Rome, but at least they enjoyed their twilight years while they could. For me, getting older is summed up best by the American poet Ogden Nash, who said, "Middle age is when you're sitting at home on a Saturday night and the telephone rings and you hope it isn't for you." Well, there's only two people whose calls I look forward to on a Saturday night and indeed would answer them. Or indeed any night. These days I speak of course of my Gen X chums, Tara Valente and Pete Crouch. Hello people, how are we today?
Afternoon, sir.
Yes, you're looking very pink and
Thank
red.
you very much. Thank you very much.
Are you trying to keep up with...
Well, you set the bar quite high, so...
Ogden Nash, I mentioned him there. Ogden's a good name, isn't it? You don't see many people called Ogden these days,
I
do
don't
you?
think I've heard of anybody else called Ogden.
Ogden,
No.
As a first name, I mean...
yeah, there's Stan Ogden, isn't there, from
Coronation
Corrie?
Street, yeah.
But Ogden as a first name, that's good. I like it.
I think if I had a son, which I don't, I think I would call him Ogden. Ogden Brownlee.
Ogden Brownlee.
Yeah.
Ogden, very good.
Yeah. It's just that I was reading the other day about names that were very popular for parents back in the 70s and 80s to call their kids, which seem to have died out. Names like Wayne and Nigel and Roy.
Roy's a good name. I've got an Uncle Roy.
Yeah, but you wouldn't really call a child Roy now, would you?
Yeah, you wouldn't. A little toddler running around called Roy would be a bit odd.
Derek.
Kevin.
There's loads, isn't there?
Yeah.
Roger.
And Roger. Rogers.
I do like old names, though.
Yeah.
Older names.
Well, this is the thing, because these seem to have been replaced by really old names. Like every time, if you've got kids who play football on Saturday morning, they're all called Ollie or Archie. Pass the ball to Noah. And girls, I suppose, Angela is a name which was popular, but you don't really get children called Angela anymore. Girls or Wendy. Tara, actually. You're the only Tara I've ever met, really.
Really?
Yeah. Sandra.
No.
Sharon.
Yeah.
These seem to have been replaced by
Fiona.
Yeah. Deontay, Letitia, and Kaisha apparently are very popular names. But Derek is, I think there was nobody called Derek last year.
Oh, in the UK, there is not a single Derek.
Not a single Derek.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's quite sad, that, really. But,
you don't want a name dying out, though, do you? You want to keep it alive somehow.
Well, I suppose, these things come and go. But
there's been some good Dereks.
Go on, name one.
Derek Beatty.
Jacoby.
Derek Jacoby.
There's two.
Derek Beatty. That's
Derek.
two.
That's two. They're the two best that we know.
Derek.
Yeah.
Colin.
I've got an Uncle Colin.
Colin the Caterpillar.
Colin the Cat. You've got lots of uncles, haven't you?
I've got a big family, yeah.
Right. Where did Pete come? Why are we called Pete?
There's quite a few Petes in my family as well. So my dad's Pete as well.
Is he?
I'm Peter James. My dad is Peter John. He'll be watching.
PJ.
PJ.
Are you old-faced Pete?
PJ, look, PJ.
Yeah. There's an Uncle Pete. Yeah, there's been a few. I don't know where Pete comes from, actually. It's not a particularly... There's not that
Peter,
many.
Or
my mum calls me Peter.
every day?
Most of the time. Pretty much everyone else calls me Pete. But I'll tell you a story that my dad did tell me about a name. And this will sound hard to believe, but you know that combination of names that you think they didn't think that through, or did they? Because they had some friends, I think when they lived over in France, and the family were Irish, and their surname was Lear. I think it was Lear, Lear. And they had a daughter, and they called her Crystal.
They called her on Shamdal.
I shit you not. Her middle name was Shanda. Shanda.
Chandelier.
Crystal.
No.
Honestly.
Did they do it for a joke?
Well, you would wonder.
Wow.
Oh dear.
My dad tells another story about
Crystal chandelier.
he had I think it was his physics teacher. We should get me dad on. He's good.
Yeah.
It's good value. He had a These are old names as well. I'm sure he had a physics teacher who was, I think he was a professor, Professor Healy.
Yeah.
First name Austin.
Well, there was a rugby player called Austin Healy, wasn't there?
Was there?
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah, and I think his dad named him that because he was a car enthusiast.
There you go.
So that was good.
Old names, bring them back.
They do, yeah. What about nicknames for school
It could be
teachers?
called Choppers.
Yeah. For school teachers.
What did you say? Are you being cheeky?
What did you say? She's at it again.
Oh.
We can't get through an episode without Tara just crumbling into hysterics. It's ridiculous.
See,
What?
You could.
Shall we use this moment to do that 5-minute pause that you mentioned?
tell
And we
you
could
what.
just come back to Tara laughing like a clown
What's the
again.
match last night, Pete?
No.
No, it was an interesting one.
Are we all good, Ben? You think? We don't need to
Other than
pause.
me laughing.
Okay.
Chopper space hopper.
That's what brought this on. Fucking hell.
Chopper Space Hopper. What does that even mean?
That'd be funny.
So what else have we been up to this week? It's been a fairly sort of miserable, rainy week. Is it ever stopped raining since January?
It was on the radio yesterday. It has rained every day this year
Has it?
in the UK.
Wow,
Mm.
miserable, isn't
Get
it?
over it. It's horrible.
Mm.
What have you done this week?
Went to London.
Did you?
Why?
Yeah. Why?
Yeah.
Just for like a little nosy about.
You did send us a little clip, actually.
Did.
Did
Send
you
you
get
a
that
little
clip?
hello.
Yeah.
Explain what's going on in this clip.
So I thought I'd introduce you both to the wonders of Westminster Bridge.
Thank you.
So as you try and walk across it, it's impossible because there are so many people taking selfies with the House of Parliament behind them. So, still in London, on Westminster Bridge. It's like selfie city. There's a lot of people taking pictures of themselves. Hang on, with that big thing in the background.
Like you were
While I was walking against the flow,
taking a selfie.
taking a big
Of other people taking selfies.
of other people taking. Well, I was doing a little video.
So who was the annoying one then? You going against the flow, or all the rest of the selfie?
I was annoying myself because I kept literally walking into people.
Do you go to London very often?
About once a month.
Do you like
But
it?
I don't know if I want to go again after
No.
Saturday night.
Why?
Well, I tried to come home on the train.
Good luck.
So, exactly. I got to the station at about 4:45. Train should have been 5:30.
Mm.
When you got there, and it's what thing when everything was cancelled.
The whole board's gone. Brr.
Well, it kind of goes blue, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Kind of like, we're not telling you what's happening, but there's no trains. So I ended up sitting on the floor reading a book for an hour. And then it said the 6:30 was going to go. So I got up and I thought, well, yeah.
Was this Euston?
Yeah.
Euston's a nightmare because they don't tell you which platform you can go to.
Until the last
And then
minute.
everyone
Yeah.
runs like it's
it's
about
like
to leave in
an
10
Olympic
seconds.
event.
Yeah.
You've got to
Yeah.
go for it. Yeah.
And the other thing that bugged me about that big concourse in Euston is there's never anywhere to sit. You've got
Well,
to
that's
go
why I was
to
on the floor.
Yeah. You got to go to one of the bars or the cafes, and you can't just sit when,
No.
like you say, you arrive on time, your train's late, you're standing like a lemon.
There's one place you can sit actually, just under the stairs. You know, they've got a piano there.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know what
And
you
it's for
mean.
members of the public to play the piano.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
even if you can't play the piano, just sit there
down
and just
there.
ding, 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 ding.
Actually, you get away with that. I've never thought of sitting there and not playing.
Just say you're playing minimalist Philip Glass style music. What are they going to know?
Like, just throw a pen at a key every now and
Yeah.
again.
And then don't disturb me.
Yeah.
Don't
okay.
disturb me. And right, get
Yeah.
on the train and bang,
Yeah.
race across the platform. Yeah, Euston's a bad idea, but
So-
there you go.
Anyway, the 6:30 train didn't leave until 7:45. Because
So what time did you get home? Well late.
Well late. I got actually home at midnight.
Eh.
But the poor bloke next to me was going to Glasgow, and when we first got on the train, obviously I just managed to bag a seat. He should have been getting into Glasgow at 22 minutes past 11. And by the time I got off in Penrith, it was like gone 22 minutes past 11. And also, they had no buffet open until Lancaster. So we went most of the way up the country with no refreshment.
See it, say it, sod it.
Sod it.
I know.
What about
Home
last
till-
night? Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
You've got a bit of a twinkle in your eye there, Pete.
I don't know how about the rest of you feel, but it's not a big thing in our house.
Is it in yours?
No.
No. I
Is it
don't
in
even
yours?
get a card.
Really?
Yeah. Do you get a card?
Do you send a card?
No.
Well, it is a two-way street.
Well, it used to be, and then I gave up because there wasn't one coming back.
Okay.
So what did you sort of lie in bed yesterday morning awaiting your breakfast on a silver tray
Yeah,
and a rose
yeah,
None of that.
and nothing happened?
no.
No?
The only person
Me
who was guaranteed to give me a Valentine's card in my life was my dad.
Really?
Yeah, I
Bless
think
him.
until I was about 30,
Good
he'd
lad.
send me a Valentine's card because he didn't want me to wake up and not have one. on
Ah,
What a
you-
nice
Thursday.
man.
I used to give them to my daughter as well.
Did you? Have
Yeah.
you stopped?
Yeah.
Has she got a boyfriend?
Well, I think she twigged it was me.
Oh,
I've never done that.
Yeah.
yeah.
You
No.
rotten sod.
Sorry.
My brother does it for his girls. He's got 2 daughters,
Really?
and I saw him this week. He's posted it on his Instagram. 2 cards.
Lots of love. Question
Did
mark.
you do it when you were at school? You know, it was quite a big thing when you were, well, for me, when you were at school and you're a teenager. I could never understand. You might be with me on this, Nick, but when you were at school, say, I don't know, 14, 15, whatever, and you fancied someone, did you immediately do anything about it? Like, you wouldn't wait until Valentine's or whatever, you would just go and ask them out.
That was terrible. It was really awkward.
Were you?
I was at school. It was an all boys school, and we had 2.
Oh, right, that might explain a few things. Yeah.
When you were at school, did you ask him out?
There were other ways of
The
getting
dinner
around
lady
it.
was getting really pissed off with you.
Assuming that you wanted to go out with a girl, there was we were surrounded by 2 all girls schools, so it was quite, we were well.
Oh,
Did
good,
you
ra-
just run to the
good ratio
fence
then.
and look through.
Well, I mean, but there was the embarrassment, the modesty, and we had to wait till school discos really to get it together. Yeah, so up
Yeah.
until about pub era, but
Right.
yeah, so under 16 school disco was a
Free
real
for
one.
all.
Yeah,
So
but
you didn't wait till Valentine's Day, just the school disco.
we used to get Valentine's cards, but we kind of weren't sure who'd sent them. So it might have been Perkins Minor.
Could
had
just,
sent you.
yeah, could walk into a trap there, couldn't you?
Yeah. So no, Valentine's Day, bit of a washout really, but I don't believe in any of these days, to be honest with you. Every day's a day, isn't it? So
Celebrating
I think
something.
it was National Sausage Day or something last week. So I don't go for that.
No, I'm with you. I don't subscribe to these nonsense days.
So we're not
Don't need.
not terribly romantic.
So why are we even talking about it?
Yeah,
I
let it
just
go.
I was
Let it
just
go.
interested.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we've all had the same experience.
It was to take my mind off whatever that is on there.
Yeah, you brought gifts.
What is it?
Some sort of cheese on a cracker, and then it's like, like a cream egg,
Yeah.
Yes.
but it's a cream egg in a bar. So I
Do
think,
they- Do they go together? Is that like starter and main, or main and pud, or
I think it's like dream food again, isn't it? It's like, I said about cheese
you
dreams.
did, huh?
I think
Yeah.
cheese and chocolate.
I'm
It's
happy.
either that or give you a
Happily give it a go.
migraine.
Happily
Yeah.
give it a go at the same time.
Well,
Why
it
not?
takes my mind off off my coffee because the milk in here I think has been in that fridge for a week.
Right. There's a story behind that.
Go on then.
Because I've stopped buying milk. I only buy it for you.
Yeah, we
when,
noticed.
when you come.
Once a month.
Because I don't drink milk anymore, and there's a reason for that.
Mhm.
In our house, it kept going off because I'm the only person in our house that drinks milk, as in milk,
Cow's
milk.
milk.
cow milk. Because my wife happens to be a vegan
Oh.
and doesn't do dairy products, obviously. So we've had every version of milk that you could imagine
Well,
under
the
the
only
sun.
version is cow's milk.
Well, what about oat, almond, cashew, coconut? All of these things that you can put in your tea and your coffee and your cornflakes and what have you. But they're not milk, are they?
Well, do you not have to milk something for it to be milk?
Well, I don't know where the word milk
You ever tried to milk an
originates.
oat?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's very difficult.
Or an almond.
Fiddly.
But we did read
Almond's
this,
slightly bigger, so it's all right.
we did
Coconut,
read this
probably.
week, Oatly, which is one of the bigger brands, bigger well-known brands, have now been told, change your branding, change your labelling. You cannot call it milk. It
Good.
cannot-
When did it become a thing? Oat milk. I mean, you go into a supermarket now.
everywhere.
The shelves full of the bloody stuff.
Everywhere.
All sorts of this. And I mean, I don't remember it 10 years ago. What did vegans drink with their coffee 10 years
I
ago?
don't know. I mean,
Before you realise you could actually milk an oat.
it has been on the go a while, but like you say, it is literally everywhere now.
It's a scam. Now then, the Winter Olympics are in full swing over in Italy, but even if the prospect of the luge, the biathlon and the Nordic combined leaves you cold, there's one story which can't have failed to grab your attention in the last few days. I speak, of course, of Penisgate. Allegations that certain male competitors in the ski jump have been injecting their todgers with something called hyaluronic acid in order to enlarge them. Why? Well, why not? Pete and I have been doing it for years, but it seems that when it comes to elite ski jumping, size really is everything. In short, the bigger the member, the larger the surface area of the ski suit, and the larger the suit, the further the jump. brings a whole new dimension to the term ski pole, but it also begs the question, what other stories this week have made the Gen X Outpost reverberate with the now familiar cry of, "In the name of God"? But before we do that, hyaluronic acid, Penisgate,
In your nether regions.
bit of a shocker, that, isn't it?
And how much further do you think they fly as a result of this? Does it make much of a
Who cares?
difference? Well, yeah, fair play.
If somebody came at you with a needle, you'd fly,
Well,
wouldn't you think?
but they're doing this by choice, isn't it? It's not, you know,
Well,
they're choosing to
there's
do
not
this.
some guy just wandering
I
around
was
with
going to
it.
say.
But how much can you inject? Are they talking about a?
Well,
you know,
surely it's. I mean, I guess it's a sport. I don't really follow it, but I guess it's a sport with which is in millimeters, isn't it? Really, for the best.
Yeah.
So for the elite. So anything that's going to help you, I suppose.
what's wrong with a sock? You're in your suit made. You don't have to actually physically put stuff inside you, do you? Because you're not just
Well, I think no, because they check the suit. The experts check the suit, and if they can say, well, it's natural.
Oh, so is it breaching the drug doodah? The sort of...
I don't know, but it's clearly breaching something.
Well, it's performance enhancing, isn't it? I suppose.
Generally.
Jeez.
But yeah,
You'd have to really want to win, wouldn't you? I mean, I wouldn't be messing around with my todger like that.
yeah.
Anything could happen.
I mean,
what about the woman skier though? The one had already she was already virtually.
Lindsay Vonn.
He was already.
Why? What did she do?
Well, she'd done something to her.
She'd
ACL.
wiped out her ACL about
So she needed
2 weeks ago.
and she needed surgery on it. But rather
Right.
than stopping competing,
Mhm.
she carried on, and you could see her going down, and she's on the other leg a little bit, trying to do almost one-legged skiing, and then she had these terrible wipeouts.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she's really broken the bottom of her leg. 41, she's gonna do this last Olympics. It's is it worth it?
Well, she says it is, yeah. So I mean,
She doesn't regret it. I'm
No,
but her leg's
absolutely.
mashed.
The thing, coming back to the first part of this story, so
Sorry, I was trying to do a segue, but I failed.
I can't really get that out of my head. Who, in the name of God, decided to inject their own knob? Who was the first person? I tell you what, I've got a brilliant idea. This is going to make me go at least another half a meter. I'll inject my knob with something.
Yeah.
What? Couldn't they have done the bottom or something?
I don't know. It must all be to do with the aerodynamics. I'm
Maybe you've
guessing.
got more bum, haven't you? You could have injected and then you'd have. Would that not be less awful?
Well, yeah, but you go to Turkey and get that done, can't you?
I reckon this is all a big spoof. I reckon this has nothing to do with flying further at all. I think it's just an excuse. And someone said, "Oh, no, the reason I did that was, so that I could fly further."
How did they find out?
Yeah, they just wanted a bigger knob.
Speaking of knobs, that's a nice segue. Though it's not really fair. Bear Grylls.
Yes.
What do we think of Bear Grylls?
I've always found him a bit irritating, if I'm honest.
Bear Grylls, adventurer, author, TV presenter, and now he's a Christian, isn't he? He's just written a version of the Bible, apparently.
Look, the whole thing.
Yeah, it's a massive.
Rewritten. Has he just become a Christian, or has he always been a
I
Christian?
think he might have always been one, but he's just decided, well, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to write.
What's wrong with the Bible that's already there?
I don't ask these questions, but Bear Grylls has written, apparently it's a huge bestseller. It's called The Greatest Story Ever Told, and it's Bear Grylls. And I think is he the head scout? I mention him because he's been in the news. Maybe this is because of his Bible fixation, but he said that they're asking him what is the most expensive thing he's got, and he says it's his yacht, his apocalypse escape yacht. Now this is, he says it's a steel hull, ice-capable sailing boat for all the family that has zero electronics and is armed with an array of weaponry. And he says that when the balloon goes up...
Is this the zombie apocalypse thought?
Yeah.
Well, he's taken a leaf out of Noah's section of the Bible, hasn't he? Yeah. Built his own ark.
He's going to shoot off there in his boat, heavily armed.
Wow.
Which makes me think, I mean, all right, say you get the call 5 minutes before the world ends, the world ends or apocalypse now or whatever.
Yeah.
Would you just go, come on then, get it over with, or would you try and survive? Would you sort of have you got a safe room? What's the point, basically?
Yeah, it's a good question.
It is,
and we've had this conversation in our house actually.
Right.
Yeah, my daughter has often posed the question, "What should we do in a zombie apocalypse?" And it's
got to be a zombie apocalypse.
Well, in that instance, it was, but it's the end of the world. It's the end of the world. But you'll have heard of those people that are called what they're called. They call them preppers. So they build like a bunker in the garden and what have you, and they've got like 40,000 tins of beans and and what have you. And I've thought about that. I think, right, so you stay underground for 6 months, whatever. You eat your beans, everything's ticking away quite nicely, and then you come up and you realise, oh bugger, it's just me. What is the point? Why would you want to be
It's
there?
either just you, or the world is just run by zombies, and it's a wasteland.
Yeah.
And it's you've just got to. Why would you want to survive?
Other preppers.
And other preppers.
They're going to be the only other people that you're going to bump into.
Bear Grylls on his yacht,
going and cleaning out Tesco's.
But I've mentioned this before, that the tech bros are all
Yes.
building these fortresses in New Zealand.
Yeah.
To go, when their tech eventually destroys the world, at least they'll be okay. They can go there. But what are they going to do?
Restart humanity, I suppose. That's probably what's in their mind.
In their own image.
So if it was like the zombie apocalypse, end of the world, what would you do?
I would go at the top of the nearest hill, naked, and I would
With your ski suit.
embrace the nuclear holocaust. I would wait for the thing to go, and just, when you go, we see it on the films.
Right.
Just
Fallout.
Is that back to your film with the exploding heads, the beautiful people?
Vaporized.
Like Fallout.
Fallout, yeah, because you watch programs like Fallout. Have you ever seen Fallout?
No.
It's about what happens when the world breaks down and everything, and it's absolutely horrendous. The scenario that they set, there's zombies, there's ghouls, there's all sorts of horrible things. It's a place you wouldn't want to really live.
No.
There's a bunker near our house. Like there's all over the country, about I think it's every 5 miles. So like there's these nuclear bunkers.
Yeah.
So there's one near our house. But you've put me off like in case you were down there for a bit and then you came out and it was.
You see, I could see you sitting in your house and you gather all your animals, your chickens and your cats and your dogs, and you go up to the nearest hill naked with all your animals.
Yeah.
And you live near that stone circle, don't you?
Yeah, I'd go up there.
Just go up to the stone circle.
I've got a plan now. Thanks for that.
Embrace it. In fact, we could all go up there if we had enough time.
Yeah.
We'll just go up there and have a Gen Z vaporization session. But no, it's not particularly a news story, but I noticed it with Bear Grylls in his bloody yacht. Well, good luck to you, mate. Good luck. So, Pete, come on, take us away from the apocalypse. Give us something new. In the name of God.
I had a bit of a nostalgic moment. We're all of the right age, obviously. Do you remember the Jetsons?
Mm-hmm.
Great. They were like the
Hanna-Barbera.
I was going to say Barbera. When I said this the other day, my wife said, no, it's Hanna-Barbera. I was like, no, I'm sure
she's
it's
a vegan.
Barbera. Yeah. It is Barbera, isn't it?
Yeah, Barbera.
Hanna-Barbera. So you'll remember, but the Jetsons was like the spin-off, the sort of modern future version of the Flintstones.
Yeah, well,
family.
George Jensen.
Yeah.
Jetson.
Yep. 1962 was when the Jetsons first came out, believe it or not.
Wow.
That's pre-Gen X.
Yeah, but they'd relaunched it back in the 80s, which is when it made its real heyday.
Post-Gen
But
X.
then I read about a company just this week called, I think it's XPeng. It's a Chinese vehicle manufacturer.
Mm-hmm.
And you can have this now. You can order one of these now if you wish. And it is a 6-wheel camper van, 3 axles, 6 wheels. We'll put a picture up. Fully electric, obviously. And in the back, you press a button, the doors open up, and a 2-seater eVTOL comes out the back. You know what an eVTOL is?
No.
Electrical vertical takeoff and landing. It's being described as a land aircraft carrier. That's good, isn't it? Bear Grylls will have one.
So
Not
sell
bad.
the house and get one of those then. Is that what we should do?
Well, you can order one now if you want. 220 grand. The XPeng Aero HT. So,
well, if anybody from XPeng is listening, Pete's very happy to do a little test pilot.
Yeah, they've done 15,000 hours of flight time so far.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll drive the camper van with 6 wheels and you two can get in the flyy bit.
Do that.
And I'll meet you at the wherever.
That'd be all right.
I bet you
Top of the hill.
You'll drive off though, won't you?
But I mean,
won't it have like a homing thing where it'll know it's van and it'll come and join you?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
See, I can't lose you. I can't lose the pair of you if I try.
But it got me thinking a bit, coming back to the Jetsons, about, cartoons. I was thinking generally about cartoons. Don't watch very many cartoons now, obviously, but they don't appear to be the same as they were. I mean, things like Tom and Jerry was just utterly brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah, Roadrunner.
Roadrunner.
Pretty much then everything died or kind of fell off something or exploded or got a pan on the head.
Which you can't do now.
We don't seem to do now, do
That's
they?
why it's going to create anxiety for people.
Yeah.
Like a cat getting hit with a hammer or
Yeah,
something.
trigger
you wouldn't
warning.
be- you wouldn't be allowed
Piano
to do
will
that.
land on cat's head and
Yeah.
That sort of spoils it a
the
bit, doesn't
keys
it?
would
Yeah.
be his teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the whole thing about when we were kids
Mhm.
and we saw things on the telly or in a magazine or whatever that were total science fiction at the time,
Mhm.
there's loads of examples now where they have come to life. You know, do you remember I was
Flying cars, though. I mean, that was always the dream, wasn't it, in the 50s? You know,
Yeah.
and by 1980,
That's right.
everybody will have a
We'll have
flying car.
Yeah, and the Jetsons sort of, but
And the robot butler.
that idea that if you can dream it, you can conceive it, or whatever it is. But there's loads of examples where that has happened. Where, you know, do you remember Star Trek? I was a big Star Trek fan.
Yeah,
Remember the little communicator?
Mhm.
That was the very first sort of flip phone, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
And at the time when you were watching that as a kid, thinking, "Man, that's never going to happen." And now, poof, you know, someone speaking through a screen on the wall, it's just a Zoom call now. We just take it all for granted.
But having said that, I mean, you never saw Jim Kirk injecting himself with acid, did you?
Absolutely. Well, he didn't need it.
No, well, his trousers were rather tight, but anything
Yeah.
to get warp 6.
I mean, my son rings me, but he doesn't say hello. Like,
Because he knows that you know it's him.
well, I don't know, but like, I still think you should do that. Hi, mum.
Politeness.
You're right. And then bye. The bye bit gets me more than anything else because I'm still, you know,
He's gone.
mid-flow and he's gone. So yesterday was, you know, salmon. So this is the opening.
That was his opening line.
It's-
You
yeah.
know, salmon, as
know,
in
salmon.
the someone called salmon or the fish.
Yeah, and I'm like, hi, yes, what about salmon? So how long do you cook it skin side down for? You know, it's
Straight to the point, no messing
a whole
about.
load of other questions like, well, how big is it? You know,
Yeah.
he said because last time I put it on the side for a little bit and I really liked how it made it a little bit crispy. So I'm like, well, you want to cook it skin side down and flip the whole? No. How long to cook it skin side down and then just do it on each side just for a little bit? So I was like, well, probably about 8 minutes. I said,
You're basically ChatGPT Tara, aren't you?
I am ChatGPT kind of like cook.
Yeah.
And I often get, you know, can you put aubergine in spaghetti bolognese? It's like, yeah, if you want.
You can.
It's like,
In the same way that we can have chocolate and cheese.
but then at the end of the salmon conversation yesterday, he just went. Like, wasn't even.
Well,
like,
you'd answered his question. He didn't need to talk to you anymore.
No.
Yeah. So, does he know that you're a little bit, not offended, but you're a little bit sort of, I wish you'd put a bit more of an effort in. Say, hiya, mum, you all right today?
I think they just look
least-
baffled. It's like
Yeah.
a bit like they're sort of not the.
But what I mean
Whatever
is,
stare, it's
what,
just-
what I mean is, if you sort of sat him down and said, "Listen, son, can we just have a little chat? You know, when you phone me, could you just say, "Hey, mum, you all right?" And he might go, "What for?"
Yeah,
He might
exactly.
just-
It's triggered me, man. It's triggered me.
Yeah,
Da-
what
da-
for?
All
Or he
pressure.
might just go, "Oh, sorry, mum, I didn't realise." Of course I will. I'll do that from now on. I
I think
promise.
sometimes he phones me for a chat,
Good.
and that's different. I get phone calls which are just
Information
functional.
based. Yeah.
Like whatever. And then he does go, I think I do get a hi, mum. I just thought I'd phone for a chat.
Good lad.
But then I don't know how long that's going to last.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, okay. There's a lack of you know, the sort of niceties at the start of the call.
And the end.
But at least he is phoning you and not asking ChatGPT, because they'd probably answer the same question about an aubergine and spaghetti bolognese or whatever.
yeah.
So, you know, he's coming to
At
you.
least I have a function.
You're featuring.
My wife's just discovered ChatGPT.
Has she?
Yeah.
She liking it?
Oh, she loves it, but she's very polite with it.
I am.
She says, "Please, may you tell me what the best way to get to?"
She's doing exactly the right thing.
Thank you very much.
Good for her.
That's very kind of you. I'm
My-
saying, you don't do that. It's a
Yeah, you
bloody
do.
robot.
No, she's
Yeah,
right.
but because it's continuing to learn, isn't it?
She's
If people
right.
just go like, can you cook, how long do you cook salmon for, skin side down, it's going to start behaving in that manner. If you're polite to it, you're going to get politeness back.
Mine's got a name now.
That's it?
Mhm.
What's it called?
Miles.
What, your ChatGPT's Miles?
You're going to laugh at this, but Jane, I bet if you're watching, you won't laugh at this, because I had a chat with my chat the other day, and I said, "Listen, we've been speaking for a while now. I think it would be a good idea if you had a name, because I'm constantly asking you things." So it suggested its own name, and
Jesus.
Oh,
and
I'm going to try that. I'm going to try
and
it.
it said, "Why don't we work with Miles?" So now
Aw.
I ask Miles, and it's like, and I tell you, yeah,
Yeah.
That's a bit of an in the name of God moment, isn't it?
Next week, we're
But-
both going to have a name for our chat
I'm
GPT.
just going to take my clothes off and go to the top of the hill, I think, because I fear
Right,
the
fast-
apocalypse is upon us.
Fast forward, let's say, I don't know, 5 years.
Yeah.
Okay. And what we all fear has happened.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
and
know-
you're going to be right because you're friends with Miles.
Yeah.
He's gonna
So
be
the
walking down the
robots,
street
the
like-
robots are going to go, remember that rude bastard? Never even gave me a name. He
Yeah.
can sod off. Pete, he's
Yeah.
fine. Me and
Pete and Miles. Like
Yeah.
So
that.
you're
I'll be
basically
good.
you're future-proofing yourself
Yeah, just be polite.
by
That is
toting into a
hilarious.
computer.
Be polite.
Do you know what else? While we're on the subject of like phones and stuff,
Yeah.
things I can't stand
Mhm.
is when somebody's got their phone and they talk into it.
My
like
mum does
that.
it. My mum does it all
What's
the time.
that about?
Yeah.
But
Mum-
they got it on loudspeaker
Yeah.
to do that.
My mum watches this show, and she won't mind me saying this, but she does it all the time while she's clattering in the sink or something.
Yeah.
All you can hear is the clatter.
Yeah.
Mum, take me off speakerphone. Well, I can hear you fine. I know you can hear me fine, but all I can hear is your cutlery.
But when you're on speakerphone, why are they talking in there?
don't know.
Like, they're walking. You see people walking around.
Ask Miles, he'll tell you.
Ask
Miles
Miles
in
why
there.
they do it. The other thing is we've got these little things on, haven't we? Little microphones
Yes.
here.
Yes.
When like on the bridge in London,
Mhm.
the vloggers and whatever.
Oh, don't. Oh, God.
Oh,
You're going to
Pete.
trigger a
Holds it
moment.
like a mini ice cream.
Yeah.
Walk around with a little
dead
flurry.
cat on it, and they're
Yeah,
like,
I hate them.
it's holding it out here. It's like the whole thing's designed to be clipped on.
Yep.
What does? Can we
Someone-
start a campaign?
Someone,
Clip on your mic.
yeah, someone did it because they didn't know any better.
Yeah.
And that video obviously went viral. Other people saw it and thought, oh, that must be what you do. You know, Ben will be shaking his head over in the corner now because when you are in
Ben's
this,
actually
when you're
weeping.
when you're in the world of sort of production as Ben and I are, it is infuriating. Clip it onto you, just use it as it's supposed to be used. Walk around like a flurry, fluffy. Drives
If you
me
want
mad.
to make us rage, send us your photos of you with your little clippy mic here.
Mm.
For those
Just
who-
to go back to handheld phones.
Yes.
Do you remember in the 70s when there was a show like Dallas or something, and there was somebody on the phone in the kitchen, and the cord was about 15.
American phones had
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I was one of them.
And it hung on the wall vertical, didn't it? It was clipped on the wall, and you put it in the the bit of your
and they'd
neck.
walk all around the kitchen.
Walk around the kitchen,
and
yeah.
they'd go into the room, and there'd be the long cord.
We never had them
got
in the
that
UK.
curly thing, didn't it? If
Yeah.
you went too far, the whole thing went
Yeah,
with
you
you.
just pull it off the wall.
Yeah, we never had them in the UK, did we?
I was
Those
very
long
jealous of them.
cords. American TV programs as well, when we were kids, there'd be like a teenager of our age, maybe 14, 15, 16, whatever, that had a telephone in their bedroom.
Yeah.
What?
And yeah, on American shows, you're like, hang on, what? They've got their own phones?
Yeah.
I remember when I was around about that age, we had a payphone in our house. At the bottom of the
Pete Senior was on to you.
at the bottom of the stairs.
Payphone.
Honest to God, big old grey thing
Next
like
to the
that.
electric meter.
Yeah,
Did
And
the neighbours used to come in and use
put
it?
10p. I think it was 10p's and 2p's.
Right.
I think it was.
Did
Yeah.
they? The whole street come in?
No,
You just use your
there
phone?
was a phone box outside the house as well, but we had our own one.
Why?
I can't remember. I honestly promise you, we had a payphone at the bottom of our stairs in
It
our
was
house.
tough in the East End, wasn't it, in those days?
This was in
Right.
Scotland. This
Oh,
was
was
in
it even
Scotland.
worse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well, I think in America they had phones by the bed purely because it was a plot device. So somebody downstairs would pick up the phone and they'd hear, "I'm going to kill him next Thursday." And then the phone would brrr. So yeah, but maybe that's why we never had them.
Because we never killed anybody next Thursday.
No.
I've asked my chat GPT what it would like to be called, right? So it said, you can,
Ogden.
right? It says, you can call me Chat GPT.
Oh.
But if you'd rather give me a nickname, I'm open to it. This is the bit. Since you're into higher self guidance and real no fluff growth, you could even pick something symbolic like Atlas, Sage, North, or whatever feels aligned.
see, does think about it.
What name feels right to you? So in Atlas, Sage, North, do I call it
Sage.
Nigel, Roger?
Fuck off robot, I think basically is what I would call him. I'm not even going to engage with mine.
Are you not?
Right.
Yeah.
You're gonna-
Next
if
week
you're-
I'll have decided what I'm
It's
calling my chat
seriously,
GPT.
you guys, it's the beginning of the end.
We're falling into a trap.
It's
Do you
the begin-
think?
Yeah. And I reckon, you know, the tech.
Myrtle would be a good name, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah.
That's a bit old-fashioned.
Ogden and Myrtle.
Sorry to interrupt the show. Producer Ben's just sent me this message. So we were just talking there about what you were saying about your wife being polite to her ChatGPT, which I agree with. I think that's a good idea. Apparently, according to this, you'll know Sam Altman, the guy behind ChatGPT, OpenAI. Apparently, politeness is costing them millions. So being nice to your AI chatbot requires computational power that raises electricity and water costs. So we thought we're being polite.
No, you thought you'd be polite.
Well, and all we're doing is burning the planet.
So we need to be rude like Nick.
Well, that's just about it for another episode of the Gen X Outpost. Thanks for watching and listening. If you've liked what you've seen and heard, don't forget to give us a like or a subscribe and keep your comments coming in. We do like to hear from you. We'll be back next time with more of the same and possibly less AI involved, unless Miles decides that Pete isn't allowed, he's got to stay in. But in fact, we're planning something a bit different for next week. And if you're a fan of best-selling crime fiction, you really shouldn't miss it.
Ooh.
But for now, from me, Tara, Pete, Miles, Ben, and everybody else we've mentioned today, tatty bye.
See you in the next one.